Live. Woohoo. Thanks, Shelby. Everybody let Dad put that window up so it won't get too noisy in here when I take off the driving. Alright. I need to turn this light off, y'all, so that I can see to drive. Let's see what happens here. I think if I turn that one off, it's not going to make any difference. But this one here, like so. If I drive like this, y'all can see me. But we need to do that as well. So you're like, well, dude, surely you're not going to have us just looking at your chin. Actually, if I step back like this, you can't even see that. So, no, we're not going to look at my chin. We are going to look at that. No, not the water tower, just whatever happens to be in front of my headlights at the moment as we drive. Alright, we have a visitor. I'm pretty sure that's the mama. Alright, and away.
Turn right, East Quillen Road. Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Turn right. Okay. Actually, instead of turning right, I believe I will instead be turning left. Get right back on the interstate over here. Why it's telling me turn right, I don't know. So today is hump day for just a little bit longer. It's Wednesday, and I'm talking loud like this because we're in my noisy big rig, and I want to make sure y'all can hear me. So
after 700 feet, turn left, Interstate 55 southbound, towards Brookhaven. Then, take the freeway.
I will pause my thoughts.
Turn left, then take the freeway.
When Lola speaks. Yeah, I call my GPS Lola. If y'all remember the movie RV with Robin Williams, and the GPS was built into the dashboard of the RV he was renting, and it was L period O period L period A period, which I some big long phrase for basically GPS.
Follow Interstate 55 southbound towards Baton Rouge for 100 miles.
Baton Rouge. So anyhow, I am on my way to Baytown, Texas, and that's basically Houston. Houston, we have a problem. So, one more gear to go. This is a 10-speed, straight, what we call straight 10. And what that means is you drive it like a 5-speed, you flip a range selector, then you drive it like a 5-speed a second time. Oh, someone popped in just long enough to say, hey, it's dark out there, I don't see nothing. And they left. Okay. Every now and then, oh, we've done lost two. Back to just the mama. Every now and then I might be able to glance and see y'all's comments, but usually when I'm sitting a lot closer to the phone than what I am right now, I can't hardly see for the fine print, small font. So I wonder if I can change my phone settings and it might make the font bigger, or if that's something I got to do through YouTube. But anyhow, so I'm headed to Baytown, Texas. I've got a load of dock plates on a step deck, and they deliver at 8 a.m. So I got a little bit of time to deal with rush hour traffic if I need to, but I'd really rather not. Right now, we just left Gallman, G-A-L-L-M-A-N, Gallman, Mississippi. About an hour north of the Louisiana state line on I-55. We'll take Interstate 55 down to I-12, I-12 across to I-10 and Baton going on until we get to the Texas state line, and then Baytown is about, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe about an hour, maybe even a little more. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've gone that way, but it'll be. I will get there, according to my GPS, I will get there at 6 p.m. But I'm wondering if GPS is basically assuming that I'm in a vehicle doing the posted speed limit. In Texas, it used to be years ago, the speed limit was 70 during the day and 65 at night. Now it's 75 miles per hour day or night. But the truck I'm in is governed at 70. I told my boss I wanted out of that white truck with 2012 Kenworth T660, and I got into the 2003 Kenworth T600. Anybody who's seen the pictures I took leading up to the Christmas holiday running Amazon freight in a van, and I hit a deer in the white truck, and they brought me a green truck to finish out the trip in. I am in that same green truck. That is now my assigned vehicle. So anyhow, I know at nighttime and that's all this really is. I'm doing this as a test more than anything to see how this works out. The idea came to me today that especially in your larger cities, people have some serious road rage, and I need to have a way of recording that. Basically, during the day, y'all be able to pop in anytime you want and see what I'm doing, pop back out again, and that will give me the ability to prove whatever I say actually happened. God forbid that I should be involved in an accident. So, Mrs. Kenny, I'm assuming the person that shows here is you. Am I talking too loud? Even with me talking loud, is it not loud enough because of the truck? Tell me, briefly, 2 or 3 words, loud enough, not loud enough. Hello? Hola? Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. Using you will hurt you somehow. Don't you try the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know, the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, whoa, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the winter time? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Open the gates. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You'd better let somebody love you before it's too Nolan's 146 miles. I'm not going that way. But if I was, I could be in New Orleans in just a little over 2 hours. Alright. That sign right there, y'all probably can't read the rest area, 1 mile. So I'm trailer trucking on my way to Baytown, Texas, which for all intents and purposes is Houston. Baytown is just straight east of Houston, a little ways on I-10. And we'll try to get in there by 6 a.m. because traffic starts getting kind of heavy at 5:30 and rush hour officially begins at 6 a.m. And where I'm going, I've got a truckload of dock plates, what they call dock levelers. If y'all's ever worked in or near or around a warehouse, those plates that they lift up, and then when they come back down, they pop into inside the trailer, so the forklift can get in and out of the trailer to unload it or load it. I've got a truckload of those. Yeah, this is truckload number 2. Truckload number 1 delivered yesterday, and so I'll be able to get in there. That tells me if there's 2 or more truckloads, that tells me it's a warehouse that's under construction. And so I've got 22. The other guy had at least 22. So usually when they do that, they just keep ordering every couple of days. They order a truckload until they finally get a dock plate in every door. And oh crap! Oh crap! I will have to hit the ramp right here. I was cleaning my windshield, and I forgot to pick up the glass cleaner. But the fella I was running over the Christmas holiday with in this truck broke the trigger sprayer, so I took the trigger sprayer off to be able to use the bottle, just pour it into the paper towels. And I even told myself, now you better pick that back up or you're going to forget and drive down the road and it's going to fall over and the floor will stink with ammonia for however long. The active ingredient in most glass cleaner is ammonia. And I just realized that I forgot to pick that up. In fact, I'm smelling glass cleaner kind of strong. I don't wonder if it hasn't already spilled. I got no idea knowing because it's behind the seat I'm sitting in. So, I started Mike at midnight, a little early tonight, because obviously I couldn't do this while I was driving down the road. And I can film, I guess. It's not really filming, but I can record the Mike at midnight while driving. I just can't set it up while driving. That would be like texting while driving, but at a whole different level. In Alabama,
keep left,
is when you see a real wide shoulder on the get-off ramp, take it, because there's no guarantee there's going to be a wide shoulder on the get-on ramp on the other side of the highway. All right, hang on 1 second here. Yeah, it did not spill. Okay, the glass cleaner gods have shined on me. It did not spill. All right. Now, and away we go. All right, that little bitty stop right there just sent my GPS from arrival time at 5:49 to 6:01. So I've lost just by stopping for those 2 minutes. I've just lost 12. All right, now let's see. Ramps like this always confuse me. You never know if you'd be better off to make the left turn ramp, like if you're going west, and then make a right, or to make the right turn ramp, or actually the right turn ramp would have been west, the left turn ramp would have been east. Alright. Trailer trucking. There's an RV that was in the ramp in the rest area that I just passed. Midnight Central Time, and therefore technically this is still might get midnight. I got a pretty good joke to tell y'all, and since I can't do any poetry or any other kind of reading tonight, what is it people with their high beams tonight, man? As they're blinding you as they approach you in your mirrors, they could care a little how that light shines right there. Wish I had one of them trucks like they have down under, you know, out in Australia. Got all the big, humongous lights up in the grill. I'd light the ground up too then. So anyhow, I got this pretty good joke. Miss Elaine and I were talking today. It's one of the very few clean jokes that I know. But it's pretty, actually for a clean joke, it's actually pretty funny. But I will wait just a little ways longer. Those of you who are watching this after the fact, you're going to have to wait for another 10 minutes for a really good joke. But like I said, my main thing, my main thought process in doing this while I'm driving is to basically have some form of a dash cam right now until I can afford to get it. I mean, they make Rand McNally and all, Garmin, and I can't even think, there's so many different companies, GoPro. They make cheap little dash cams that basically do the same thing this is doing right now. Looking straight forward, anywhere is between $100 to $200 or so, $250. I've seen some a little more, $3 and a quarter. But that's not enough when you're driving a big truck. I had a guy, no lie, I had a guy pass me in the median on this very interstate. I was northbound on I-55, which means I was on the other side because I'm southbound now. Just north of Jackson, Mississippi. Right now I'm heading to Macomb, Mississippi. I'm heading toward the Louisiana state line, and I'm only probably about 45 miles north of the Louisiana state line. So I was, I don't know, 100 miles or more back the other direction. And there was 3 vehicles on the shoulder, and three dudes, I'm assuming one from each vehicle, standing beside, one of which was a tractor trailer, another one was a road service truck, and another one looked like maybe some kind of a company truck that was probably for the same company as the semi-truck was. And whoever that is, honey, tell him I said hi. Well, hi, I just said that part, so I'm I'm not going to be able to read y'all's comments because I'm in motion here, 70 mile an hour. But anyhow, the thing that, as a courtesy, and it's just a matter of downright safety, most truckers who have been doing this a while know, because you'll see some who don't, and that's either because they're ignorant or they're new and they don't know any better, that we'll change lanes to keep as much distance between us and whoever's on the shoulder. And that's not so much for our safety as much as for the safety of the people that are on the side of the road. So I see this guy coming up behind me in a white Cadillac, and he is booking. I mean, moving. But he's a good ways off still, and I realize what's going to be happening when he catches up to where I'm at. While I'm passing these three trucks on the side of the road, he's just going to have to check up. He's going to slow down a little bit. He'll get over it. If that's the worst thing that happened to him that day, he's doing good. I'm going to delay him for all of about 30 seconds until I can get back over. And instead of slowing down, he actually drove into the grassy median between the two sections of interstate and attempted to pass me. Now, mind you, I've got my cruise set at 72, 74 mile an hour. And he is passing me, which means he's doing 80 to 85 mile an hour in the grassy median. And this section of Mississippi, I-55, instead of having guardrails, they've got these metal posts every so far with 3 or 4 steel cables. And the dude, I don't know if he hit a pothole or a sinkhole in the grass, or maybe there might have been, I don't know, something in the grass. The grass is kind of tall. And so anyways, something caused him to suddenly change his course. And when he did, he hit something. It threw him into the road. The problem is, he was alongside about the center of my trailer. I was in the road. So of course, these trailers are, they're solid steel. I was pulling at the time something called a double drop, and when people call that a low boy, it's not necessarily a low boy. A low boy is just barely dragging the ground. But anyway, he bounces off of that. Hey Evan, how's it going? He bounces off of that side of my trailer, and it propels him into those cables down the center of the interstate. And he just gets turned around and wrapped up in like that, like if someone just tried to go through a fence and got caught up in all the barbed wire. Y'all know that on a 95, 97 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, did y'all know a lot of the parts in that car are plastic? Anyhow, there was a witness. She was really nice. She actually pulled over and told the cops everything she saw. I never spoke with her. I don't know whatever she said. I'm assuming it didn't harm me any because I never heard no more of it. The guy refused to go after medical treatment. I'm assuming because he probably couldn't pass a piss test. And so the point being, he was probably stoned when this happened. Because I can't imagine why you would get in the grassy median trying to pass somebody. He was far enough back he could see those 3 vehicles on the side of the road, so he had to know that I was only going to be in his way for a few seconds. But when that happened, man, that dude, he was mad. He's telling me that I came over on him and I pushed him in and whatever else. Well, I told the cop what happened, the way it happened, what I just told y'all right now, and that woman that was a witness apparently told the cop the same thing. Because usually most people with a truck, there's going to be a lawsuit, and I know that firsthand because I'm going through something similar in a different situation some of you know about. But yeah, nothing more has ever come up about this. So now the guy, along with, I don't reckon he got a ticket. I don't know though. Maybe based on that witness's account, maybe that was enough that he could get a ticket. I'm not sure. But he definitely is, for his stupidity, is now out an automobile. Because I guarantee you, with what it would have cost him to fix that car, it would have been total. So the thing of it is, I need cameras down both sides. I've seen some trucks that have some kind of small little black torpedo looking things mounted to the front fenders right there by the two front steer tires, pointing back. I know that there's something that it attaches up there where your shoulder harness is for your seat belt, and it actually looks out your side windows into the mirrors, and therefore it sees what you see. So I need to do something, but until then, and I basically right now just can't. Something like that's going to cost a little more, $300, and right now I can't afford it. And even if I could, I wouldn't buy it until I know what's going to happen with my driving career after everything clears up about the wreck that I had a year ago, January. But anyhow, so now see, I get where there's street lamps and y'all can actually see something more than just what my headlights are lining up. And yeah, so I decided I'm going to start doing this. Y'all will see me live a lot of times, and what you're going to see for the thumbnail is going to be, well, I don't know, tonight I didn't know what to do, so I just basically chose the thumbnail for where I was sitting. But I'll get a screenshot of this sometime tomorrow, and I'll do one during the day, one during the night, and then whichever time is appropriate, I'll use that screenshot as my thumbnail, so y'all will know when you see that live stream come up that, okay, he's driving. Maybe that's something you're not interested in, and that'll save you a trip. Stop whatever you're doing just to come check it out if it's something you're not interested in. And something you might be interested in, and then decide to stop by anyway. So. But like I said, I can't do any reading, no poetry, no song lyrics, no nothing. So all I can do is talk, because I can't even read comments. I can't always even see plain clothes 1 mile. I can't even always see who it is that's signed in, because although a name like Sir Eats a Lot, that one there is kind of obvious. You can pick that one out real easy. But some stuff I can't always tell who it is that's signed in even. And so all I can do is say, whoever that is, hello, and carry on some conversation with y'all. Maybe some of the things I talk about might be interesting. If there's a few of y'all in here and chat with each other. But yeah, I'm speed limit is 60. It's been raining down here. It's rained a lot the last few days, but this afternoon it let up here, and now I guess I'm coming down to where I'll be catching it. I saw lightning earlier when I pulled over to clean up in here a little bit, set my camera up on the windshield. I'd imagine I'm probably heading towards some bad weather. But yeah, the main thing, like I said, is just the idea to, for one, those of you who enjoy the stuff that I post, give you an idea of what it is I'm up to. And those of you who are in Chrome's chat room, Weirdo Hangout, I associate with a lot of y'all there. This is why y'all rarely see me come in, and then when I do come in, sometimes by the time y'all start saying hi, I've already left. And this is why, because I've always got somewhere I need to go. Always busy, and I can't check all that when I'm driving, so I just don't. But anyhow, that's just something to give y'all something to look at if you're interested. If nothing else, and you've gone through all your notifications and you just can't find nothing to entertain yourself, there's always this, I suppose. But and I don't know, I'll have to watch this later to determine my volume, if I'm talking too loud or not loud enough or just right. Truckers, we refer to the diesel engines that are in these trucks by color. For example, if you say a truck's got a green engine in it or green motor, I don't know why they say a motor. A motor is a shaft with an armature and a whole bunch of wire wound around it. Anything with pistons pumping up and down, running off of a fuel source is an engine. But nonetheless, they say that's got a green motor in it, then they're referring to John Deere. Which is funny because John Deere diesel engines and trucks are actually yellow, but that's what they refer to a Caterpillar. They say Caterpillar got one of yellow motors in it, and that's what this has. And the nice thing about a Cat engine makes some good power, especially when you're trying to get a heavy load up to speed or when you're trying to climb a hill. A Cat engine will outpull anything else out here. The problem with a Cat engine, though, is they, even with all the extra insulation that these trucks have, even with international trucks are really well insulated. They ride like a Cadillac. They're really quiet. You put a Cat engine in an international, all that extra insulation and a double floor pan and all that stuff won't matter. It's just, the Cat engines are just loud. So, and this thing doesn't have the loud exhaust on it. It's got factory exhaust. A lot of guys will put them straight pipes on there and then they get really loud. But the Cummins, they refer to Cummins as a red engine because that, y'all never believe this, it's because they're painted red. Then a Detroit, now that's Detroits are blue, but they don't refer to them by color. They just refer to a Detroit as a Detroit. Anyhow, so then of course Volvo engines are a kind of a light avocado green color, and same thing with Volvo. They actually say a genuine Volvo engine, and then Mack engines are black for Mack truck, and but then people say the same thing there. It's got a genuine Mack engine in it. Trailer trucking. I am currently still no four ways. If you have to park on the shoulder, and let's say that maybe, just maybe, your electrical system takes a crap, and therefore you've got no flashers, man, get them two right tires off in the grass. And it's not even about, I mean, obviously just for the fact of your own safety, so that if someone gets across this white line, they're not going to sideswipe you or, God forbid, hit you in the corner and push you off into the ditch. Just the fact that if that happens, not only are you going to be a severe, high risk for severe injury, but you're going to be out of a car. So get that thing over there. The shoulder is more than wide enough on the interstate systems in America. The shoulder is more than wide enough for an 8-foot 6-inch wide semi-trailer. It's about 10 to 12 feet, depending. In some places the shoulders are wider than others, but they're at least 10 feet. So if you can fit an 8-foot 6-inch wide semi-trailer over there beside the grass and still be a couple feet away from the white line, then you can surely get that car closer to the grass and be every bit of 4 or 5 feet or more away from that white line. But yeah, a lot of people are texting when they're driving, or they're on their phones and they're busy and they're not paying attention, or just tired and sleepy, and they don't see it till it's too late. Hell, it's dark. I'm both hands on the wheel. I'm looking straight out in front of me, and I didn't even see it until it was just about the last minute. Yeah, just for your own safety, as well as to keep from losing, even if the person that hits you is their insurance company is going to be responsible, whatever else, until that claim has been dealt with, you're still without wheels. You're still without a car. So, and honestly, in my opinion, somebody who's parked too close to the white line, no, they don't deserve anything like that. But by the same token, they are parked to blame, because the thought, they never used any common sense to think that, if I leave this thing too close to that white line, someone might hit my car coming by in the dark. But anyhow, hello, random lady. And there's a lot going on out here and that's one thing. And no, I don't expect you to tune into this and sit there and wait, like watching the grass grow for an hour or 2 hours of non-eventful driving, waiting to see something juicy, you know, some kind of road rage or, you know, accident, or coming by and a cop's got some guy with his face buried in the hood putting handcuffs on him. Or one day, I wish I'd have had this thought a month ago or so. Me and another driver were driving across Louisiana on our way to Texas, and I think we were right around the Texas state line, and a semi-truck on the other side, just for no reason, dropped off into the median and started heading straight for us. This guy's name is Wayne. I was following him, and then the guy got into the median. You know, the center of the median is the lowest point, and then he kind of straightened out and then continued on east between the two sections of asphalt. So basically, he veered away from a direct course with our path. Yeah, it was, wow, I've never seen nothing like it. He's pulling a tanker. The tanker was empty, and I know that because of how much airtime he got. It was like Michael Jordan in that movie Space Jam. That truck was in the air for a good couple seconds, which doesn't sound like much, but you gotta understand these trucks empty weigh 35,000 pounds. So yeah, and that was broad daylight, bright sunny day. No one ran him off the road, nothing like that. He just sort of, I don't know if he fell asleep, if he, God forbid, had a heart attack, I don't know. And I know one thing, if he fell asleep, he wasn't sleeping much longer. That thing went into the grass, and I think if he'd have kept his foot into it, I think he'd have been able to bring it back up onto the road, although that might not have been the best thing. But he finally got it straightened out, hit the brakes, and it came to a stop, sliding sideways in the grass. But yeah, I've seen some things out here, like wow. And I'm not doing this in the hopes of catching such events. Like my main reason for this is so that I'm 10 minutes behind now. I owe you all a joke already. My main reason for doing this is just so that, God forbid, somebody gets up in front of me with road rage and they check up on their brakes. And the other day that happened to me in Memphis. Fortunately, this truck has all brand new brakes all the way around, brand new brakes, brand new tires, and I was able to come to a stop because I was bobtailing. But if I'd had a trailer, an empty trailer will slide. The rear brakes will just lock up and it'll slide. And probably would have wound up clobbering him. So I want the ability to tell the cops, hey man, I got all this on camera if you want to see it. And like I was talking to the mama earlier today, and I told her, I said, well, I would probably, knowing me, come up laughing and telling the guy that, you know, you're going to jail, because in some states, if the cop has determined that what you did qualifies as road rage, you'll be placed under arrest. And I believe Tennessee is such a state. But the more I think about it, I said I probably just need to shut my mouth and don't say nothing until the cops get there, and wait for that other person to tell their story, let them lie their ass off, and then go ahead and tell the cop, oh, my story's a little different and I've got video to prove it. So, you know, once you can't do anything while you're live, but once you go ahead and end this and allow it to save itself to the YouTube platform, then you can go back and view it. So that's my main reason for doing this. And but meanwhile, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. There was this guy, and he had been saving for years for a Honda motorcycle. What he wanted more than anything else was a Honda motorcycle. So he goes off one day, he finally has the money saved up, walks downtown to the Honda dealership and buys him a brand spanking new Honda. So he calls a buddy of his, and after he gets home, of course, you got to go down to the city office or the state office and get it tagged, get your insurance and everything on it. So he goes ahead, he gets it legal and everything, and he calls a buddy of his, and he's, hey man, I finally got the money together, I bought that motorcycle, I'm gonna pick you up, let's go for a ride. It's kind of a cold spring day, it's not raining or nothing, but a good chill in the air. So he goes there and tells his buddy, come on, let's roll. So his buddy gets on the back of the bike and they're going down the road a little ways. Of course, now you know when you're on the back seat on a motorcycle, it tends to sit up a little higher. So they're riding down the road and they don't get very far at all. And his buddy says, hey man, pull this thing over. He said, the wind is cutting a hole in my chest. And so they pull off to the side of the road, and the guy bought that motorcycle. He said, man, I'll tell you what you do. He said, take your coat off and turn it around and slide your arms into it so your coat is on backward. And now the collar will be all the way up under your chin, covering your neck and everything. And that'll keep the wind off you. I'll get behind you and button it up. So he's okay. So they get back on the motorcycle. They don't go very far down the road, and the guy turns around to see how his friend is doing. He figures he's doing all right because he ain't complained about the wind any. So he turns around and he's not even there. He's like, oh, holy crap, he's done fell off the motorcycle. So he hurries and turns that thing around and heads back the direction from whence he just came. He don't go just a couple miles down the road, and he finds a crowd of about half a dozen people or so standing around in a circle, and sure enough, in the center of that circle is his buddy laying on the ground. So he runs up there, puts the motorcycle down, and runs over there. Oh my God, is he okay? Is he alive? And one farmer speaks up. He was alive when we got here, but ever since we turned his head back around the right way, he hasn't moved none. Oh, come on, now that's funny. You guys gotta chime in. That's funny. Anyhow. So there, because this is, after all, Mike at Midnight. Poems, proverbs, wit, and wisdom. So there's a little bit of wit. So I'm really trying to find some quotes and things from Will Rogers. Will Rogers, ha squee wabbit. Will Rogers was known for kind of mixing wit and wisdom together. And so I'm really looking forward to finding some quotes of his to share with y'all. Like I said, tonight, I just wanted to get an idea how this works. The headlights on this truck, this is a 2003. So it's got the same old glass headlights that cars had back in the 70s and 80s. And the newer style headlights, you know, they have the HD headlights. They're obviously a lot brighter. They light the road up a lot better. And but this truck doesn't have that. And I'm not going to pay 50, 60 bucks or more to put those kinds of lights, because you can get some that are similar that replace your glass headlights. I'm not going to put that kind of money into somebody else's truck, and he's obviously not going to reimburse me for that kind of money when I can buy a $7 headlight that does, in his mind, the same job. And I can't blame him, I wouldn't do it either. So, but yeah, I just wanted to see how, of course, if there's no traffic in front of me or nobody approaching me, I can drive with my high beams on. Y'all can see a little bit more. When I get to areas where there's street lamps, of course, y'all see plenty. And this guy come flying out down that ramp. Now he's going to get out in the interstate, 70 mile an hour interstate, and slow down. Okay. So anyhow, the main thing tonight was I just wanted to run this as a test. See how it looks. I'll probably continue to do this anyway, but I'd like some input from y'all. If you think if I was to do this, should I pursue a conversation in the event that there might be some folks popping in, or just go ahead and leave it run and and if someone comes in, they can see where I'm at, and if they don't, I'm not sucking air for no reason. Because the main thing is that if someone cuts me off in traffic, I want to be able to prove they did so. And the main thing for truckers, of course, people seem to be under the impression that it's all fun and games, that they'll get up in front of a truck and lock their brakes up. So, but I seen that happen one day. It's on YouTube here, one of those compilation videos, and this guy pulls over. Those are the tail light from a Dodge Charger, with in the center the tail lights from a Dodge Challenger on the back of that RV. Anyhow, the guy is a little SUV, and he pulls over, or not pulls over, but he pulls in front of this big rig, and past the big rig apparently was slowing him down. And now the guy's gonna speed up. I'll move over and back behind of him, and then he'll slow back down again. Just set your cruise, dude, will you? I don't care if you're on the phone texting, whatever you're doing, just set your cruise. But anyhow, now I can't hardly tell, but did I just see Benny Loco check up in? Hi, Benny, if that's you, hi. But anyhow, yeah, but now I'll be in traffic's way, so like it or not, I either move over or everybody starts passing me on the right, and that's not safe. I don't mind people slowing down. I got past them a second time, as long as I can do so without having to check up. But a lot of times there'll be so much traffic on your left, you get stuck back here. So. But anyway, yeah. So this guy in his little SUV passes the big rig, slides over in front of him so tight on the front end of that truck that you could barely see from the tail lights down on the SUV. Mostly all you saw was the rear glass and the luggage rack up on the roof. So hang on one second here. Let's get some windshield wiper action going on. So along with slowing down, you know, coming to a real quick brake check in front of the big rig, the guy in the SUV actually stopped. And they're on anywhere from 55 to 70 mile an hour interstate, and the guy in the SUV came to a stop, and the big rig, because there's no space hardly between them, he couldn't just change lanes, so he had no choice but to stop too. Well, apparently traffic on the left lane was preventing another big rig behind the big rig that just stopped behind the SUV. He couldn't change lanes either. There was nowhere to go. He rear-ended this big rig that was in front of him, pushing it into the back of the SUV. The windshield popped out, or the rear windshield window popped out, everything. And because that guy has it on video, let's see here, I can't change lanes because I got someone next to me. I hate, especially when it's raining. I hate it, dude, but I got traffic right beside me, so I'm not sure we'll leave that boat trailer sticking out over the road like that. But anyhow, so without the camera, that trucker that wound up rear-ending the SUV would have been at fault. Because the guy in the SUV could have said anything, and well, I didn't come to a brake check like the trucker says. I slowed down to a stop and the trucker rear-ended me. And you know, if there was a car stopped in front of me, but meanwhile he moved on, you know, he can say whatever he wants. And because there's no way to prove otherwise, it's always the trucker's fault. The way the police look at it, as a truck driver, you are a professional. You get paid to do this. So therefore, it's your fault, automatically, unless you can prove otherwise. But because, and I'd imagine because of that, the guy in the second big rig that rear-ended the first one, I almost bet as much. I mean, it jackknifed when he did that. It caused the big rig that was stopped behind the SUV to be jackknifed. So I'm pretty sure that guy got injured. And if that's the case, the guy in the SUV got a free trip to the county or city jail. But because of the fact of what happened to me a year ago, I just need to have some way of verifying should someone do one of these brake checks in front of me. I have the ability to verify what I tell the police is true, and it's just not my story against the other guy. You know? Alright, so it started to rain. I'd imagine y'all hearing a click, click, click like another song. I know the mama ain't heard her song, so I'm gonna sing one for my wife, y'all. I apologize if it sounds like what I call cat yodeling. I don't have my guitar with me, so all I can do is kind of sort of try to keep it in tune. So what was your song again, baby? Oh, I remember. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I will tell you just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? Oh, that's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you, oh, how much I love you. Guitar solo. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Come with me to the sea of love. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. I want to tell you, oh, how much I love you. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Woo. Oh, 8 miles to the Louisiana line. You have the best husband. I actually saw that part. If y'all type in all caps and keep it kind of brief, I can actually read what you say. Well, you have the best husband. What's he going to think about when he finds out about me? I am such a smart ass. Y'all remember a minute ago I stopped on the ramp to catch the bottle of glass cleaner before it fell over and put the top back on it, put it away. And my drive time, my arrival time on the GPS went from 5:49 to 6:01. Well, now it's back at 5:49 again. So, as long as I don't check up for nothing, don't come across any kind of accidents or any other slowdowns of whatever sort. Ooh, that was pretty. I should get to Baytown, Texas by 6 a.m. That's the plan. Get there by 6 a.m., pull chains and straps if it's not raining. If it is raining, they can wait until the guy gets there to unload me. But otherwise, I try to always get it ready so I can go to sleep. And I'll wake up when I feel them up and start unloading the trailer. But I'm not going to get out in the pouring rain just to mess with load securement. Unless it's still raining when the guy gets there to unload me, then I have no choice. Alright, trailer trucking. Eastbound, actually I'm southbound, looking to head west here by the time I get down to Hammond, Louisiana. I'll get on I-12, head west over to I-10, Baton Rouge. Just the same, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, watch the old bandit run. I'm gonna learn that, one of my songs to play on guitar for my Sunday night stream that I do. I love that song. I've been trying to force myself to try to learn more rock songs because I got so much country music in my repertoire that I probably have 3 times as many country songs as I do rock. But just happens to be a lot of stuff that I've come across. I was like, oh, I like that. And, you know, the way it is. So. But yeah, I need to build up a little more rock music in my library of songs to be playing on guitar. Alright, so now it's raining hard again. Y'all probably, along with the sound of the noisy ass windshield wipers, probably actually hear the rain pitter-pattering on the windshield. So if that gets annoying, I apologize. Wow, we got 5 people on. I cannot view y'all's comments, and even those that I occasionally do get a chance to read. Like I said, my wife put one here a minute ago. I was only able to read it because it was in all caps. But the even if I could, scrolling, wave station, 1 mile, scrolling and trying to read while I'm driving 70 miles an hour in the rain. There's another guy who can sit there real close to the white line and not bother putting his forward on. But anyhow, so if it's like, boy, is this guy stuck up? Why ain't he replying to me? It's because I'm driving, y'all. I'm the guy behind the camera, behind the wheel. Nobody else in this truck but the dog, and she's not very, very nimble at driving while I sit in the passenger seat, scroll, and keep up with everybody's comments. Well, it's closed. That sure hurts my feelings. Not. Anyway. Alright. Rain is coming down. What old song go by Clint Black? I like the rain. Benny, are you still out here? I love that song of yours. You posted here a little while back. Whose heart is it? I mean, that was an awesome song, really. I was wondering if I was to ask real nice and say pretty please, if you wouldn't mind if I was to try to learn it and go ahead and share it with folks. I mean, I'd make sure to always give you credit. I'd never do anything like trying to make like it's mine. I mean, songs like that, I think the world needs to know. Every now and then something, kind of song that can make a difference, you know, and that song's definitely one of those. Exit 1. That means I am 1 mile from the Louisiana state line. Alright. real pretty. I'm going to have to run to the defroster, and that's going to make even more noise. And I don't know what it is about, I guess because Louisiana's so close down to the Gulf of Mexico and the ocean, but it rains down here a lot. Alright. Welcome to Louisiana. My buddy in the RV rolling that out again. I'm not sure if that's hail or if he's just so close to the white line he's kicking rocks up. The thing about the light looks real cool at night during the day. Whatever. Road work delayed. Yay. Unsinkable ships. I don't know that one. Who sings that? Yeah. How about a little something I do know? What's one that I like to sing along? When did you stop loving me? How long have I been a memory? I've got to know for my own sanity. Tell me, when did you stop loving me? Was it that night that you stayed out until dawn? You know that night has haunted me for so long. Or was your love already cold? Tell me please, I've got to know. Darling, when did you stop loving me? There was a time when you worshipped where I stood. Heaven knows I'd bring it back if I could. I can tell when we make love, it ain't me you're thinking of. Tell me, when did you stop loving me? Darling, when did you stop loving me? I love me some George Strait, y'all. We get to talk about George Strait around the house. And I tell the mama, I said, well, you know, I want to have George Strait's babies. And she looks me square in the eye and says, me too. Oh, yeah. Well, I will have to learn that song, Benny. Or is that, who was it? Was that Benny? Who suggested that Joe Nichols song? Unsinkable Ships. Whoever that was suggested that. I will have to learn that song. There was a song years ago. It was a Joe Nichols song. But I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm in a Kenworth. I'm trying to remember what the song was. It got a lot of radio play. But I don't remember what it was. It was a good song, though. More George, huh? Well, hey, how about the other George? I mean, if you're gonna listen to one, we gotta like them both, right? My favorite is George Jones' song, everything all trucks next right. And the light is flashing, crap. There's an app, and the app is called Trucker Path, and it gives you the ability to see whether your weigh stations are open or closed and all that. And I had checked before rolling down this way. Oh, bypass wasn't flashing. See, now I hate that because different states do it differently. Like Texas, when it's flashing, it means they're open. All right. And apparently in Louisiana, when it's flashing, it means they're closed. Okay. It said closed on the app earlier, but it, right there it just said bypass where the lights were flashing. It said bypass when flashing, but right immediately before that was the weigh station that had a white sign down below it, and it said open. Okay. But anyhow, so here we go, George Jones. I know I like a lot of George Jones stuff, but I love this one. Oh, 80s, yeah, I'm a big Air Supply. Yes, Air Supply. Imagine a world where no music was playing. Boom, boom. And think of a church with nobody praying. Boom, boom. If you've ever looked up at a sky with no blue, and you've seen a picture of me without you, my Swift. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing? Or stood by a river where nothing was flowing? If you've seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, and you've seen a picture of me without you, can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Then you've seen a picture of me without you. All right. Now I specifically saw the number 80S up there. Someone's, like I said, I can't read what y'all, but every now and then I'll catch something. And I saw 80s. So here we are, something from the 80s. The Poison. We both lie silent and still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried, but I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, it does. Just ain't the same without the lead guitar. I listen to our favorite song playing on the radio. Hear the DJ say love's a game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now if I could have let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. And though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like the knife that cut you, the wound heals, but the scar, that scar remains. More awesome guitar lead. I can't even imitate that, so I'm not going to try. Alright, then we get back to the acoustic, and it's my turn to sing. I know I could have saved our love that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both made our separate ways. Now I hear you found somebody new, and that I never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside, and to see you cuts me like a knife. I guess every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Bum, 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 bum. Wow. All right. Okay, now tomorrow, whenever I'm getting loaded or unloaded somewhere during my day, I'll go back, and I like the fact that not only does it post the actual stream video, you know, after the fact, but it actually lets me read the comments too. So tomorrow I'll catch back and see what y'all had to say, and I'll reply in the comment section below. All that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. So, how about something else from the 80s? Now y'all know I'm into several different things here, and I don't want to have my channel to be just about one of those things. Y'all know I play guitar and I sing, and I like to take my videos and put the chords on screen so other people who maybe know a few chords but they really don't know much what to do with those chords, they can learn some songs based on just that alone. But I also am into van life, the idea of I'm turning my van into a camper van. The mom and I, we like to go camping. So Veil. But that rings a bell. Long Black Veil. I'm trying to think how it starts. But so I'm in the guitar, I'm in the van life, and of course, this is what I do for a living. And I have a lot of, I think, useful information in all these areas. And so, even though the YouTube algorithm says, no, you've got to be just about one thing, I'm trying to find a way to make this channel where it covers a broader spectrum. Because nobody's into just one thing. Who of you out here says, well, I like just this one thing in life, but I don't like anything else? You know, loving one of your grandkids, you love that one, you don't love the other. No, we love all of them, you know, so. But anyhow, the whole thing for me is I'm trying to find a way to make all the playlists more personalized, so that whatever someone said, like if they're into the whole camper van thing but they're not into the guitar thing, or vice versa, they can go straight to that one playlist without being bothered by anything else. So what I'm trying to figure out how to do now is to remove or hide the list of uploaded videos, so that they will only appear to my viewers on the particular playlist that those videos have been assigned to. Instead of the first thing you get, of course, is your uploaded videos list, and then you get the playlist down below. And most people will start looking through the uploaded videos list until they finally decide, oh, there's no van life content here, and I'm just going to move on. Little by little, I'm trying to work all that out, and then people can go straight to what they came here to see without being bothered by a lot of the other stuff. My GPS is listening. I didn't tell it to do anything.
I don't understand.
Hang on a second here. Apparently, when I went over that bridge, and it wasn't a hard bump or nothing, but apparently it was hard enough to activate the microphone on the GPS. Anyhow. So, what I like the song Moving On by Merle Haggard. Those of y'all who are my age or older will remember the TV show of the same name, Moving On. And I want to do some recording to use that theme song, or a portion of the theme song, as my introduction to trucking videos. And then I want to use, which I've started doing already, Bob Seger Turn the Page, a portion of that, for an introduction to my guitar videos. And for my van life videos, I want to start with a portion for the introduction of those videos of this song right here by Motley Crue. You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right doesn't mean they're always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night, I'm coming off this long and winding road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling off the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, tonight I'm on my way, just set me free, home sweet home, home sweet home, home sweet home, home sweet home. Righteous guitar solo. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Yeah, I'm on my way, just set me free, home sweet home. I know who requested that one. I didn't see it, but I know who requested that one. Well, I suppose it's very appropriate considering what I'm doing at the moment. Except I pulled out of Memphis. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, heading down the eastern seaboard. Got my diesel wide out, shielding like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right. I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy in a white. I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month to my baby goodbye. I can have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guys. I can find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from her stack and that smoke's blowing black as coal. Well, my hometown's coming in sight, and if you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Alright. Well, y'all, it has officially been just under an hour and a half, but since Mike at midnight usually begins at midnight Central Time, and we're coming up on Central Time, that qualifies as an hour. So any of y'all who decide, okay, I've had enough of this, I'm going to bed, including the mama, I understand. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to let this, like I said, let this go, so God forbid something stupid happens or something miraculous, you know. That meteor or whatever it was that come across somewhere in the Ukraine or Russia or wherever, and blew out all the windows and everything. Someone caught that all by just happened to have their dash cam on. So I'm just gonna let this stay live. Y'all come and go as you please. And if you want to try to get my attention, all caps and double space between words, and keep it brief, please. I am driving after all. I don't need to be taking my eyes off the road more than just a second. otherwise, I'm just gonna ease on this way, keep on keeping on. Maybe sing another one here. How about, I started this off singing Desperado by the Eagles. So how about a little Hotel California? How's that go for y'all? On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Rhonda Tiffany Swiss Twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty, pretty boys she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. And he said, haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. They living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chamber, they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knife, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you'd like, but you can't never leave. Awesome guitar solo. To me, the Eagles without Don Felder, Fleetwood Mac without Mackenzie, and Van Halen without David Lee Roth. I'm sorry, but without those particular people. Oh, and another one is the Mamas and the Papas without, oh, what was her name? Usually I could tell you right off. Obviously not Mama Cass. The other one with John's wife, and she was messing around with Denny on the side, and of course, along with divorcing her, fired her from the band. Their her last album, they removed her after the photo had already been taken for the album cover and put whoever the next person was to be the singer to take her place. Can't remember her name right now. And but anyhow, to go all those years playing as a band, as a musical unit, and then years later to come out of retirement just to fire your lead guitarist or fire one of your vocalists, just to me, just, man, whatever the problem is, just get over it. You know, you just can't. Especially the idea of getting rid of Fleetwood Mac, getting rid of Mackenzie Phillips. You know, the name of the band is partially because of his name. You know, Mick Fleetwood and Mackenzie Phillips, thus Fleetwood Mac. And I would personally, hey man, if you're firing me, I'm going to sue you if you continue to use the current name. You know, then what? Then change the name to Fleetwood, or Mick Fleetwood, or oh, what's her name? I usually can tell you right off. The lead singer. My mind just ain't working tonight as well as I'd like it to. Is
after 1/2 mile,
Stevie Nicks.
The exit right, 29 feet. Interstate
Fleetwood Nicks. You know, it'd be one thing if I just ain't working with somebody else in place. After the band is famous, and then go ahead and retire, come back. Over there, there with nobody with the lights flash. And the reason why, okay, our junction, Interstate 12, Hammond, Louisiana, and from here we take and take you all the way to Baytown, Texas. 12 runs this little short little jog between Baton Rouge. It basically starts at I-10, because I-10 goes down to New Orleans and doing stuff. That way. So basically runs straight across there, way station open. Okay. Things where I'm changing. Sure. Way station closed, dude. What are you slowing down for? Open that one there at the light. Whoa. Alright. The light is right here. When you come by it, it's got a lighted sign, and it takes you out on the interstate. What they call a freeway, I guess. And when your weight is above a certain point, I guess it'd be below a certain point, it feels that you're not heavy enough to be bothered with, that just let you go right on by. And obviously if you're heavier than whatever that set point is, then most of Louisiana has pretty good cell service, but there are some places where it's kind of crappy. It might be that I am between two towers, I'm not sure. But there's not, like sometimes people will say, y'all stick around, I'll be right back, and they'll log out and log back in. But I would have to find where to pull pull over to do all that, and right now my main function is trying to get to Baytown, Texas. At the moment, I'm still holding my ETA of 547. So but that's the plan. More than it, this was basically just a test. So I'll watch this tomorrow in its entirety just to see how well the video portion of it, well, the audio portion, how well it all works out. So, anyhow. Oh, I don't know who just said what, but I saw something about Shreveport. I don't like Shreveport itself, I suppose, as a whole. I mean, I can't say I don't like it. I've never really spent any time there. I'm always driving straight across I-20. But what I like about Shreveport is just outside Shreveport, it's a little town called Greenwood. It's right there by the Texas line, 3-4 miles away on the Louisiana side. 4 miles, right there at the Greenwood exit, is a Love's and Flying J truck stop. And that's Highway 70, US Highway 79. The US Highway 79 is away from I-20 going south. It will bring you to Carthage, Texas. And on the way to Carthage is right at the state line in town. Bethany, Louisiana on the state line, it's Bethany, Texas on the other side. These are the kind of people that piss me off. Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Now I have to slow down because I won't be able to pass him in time to pass that truck in front of me. And I can't just stay right on his ass for the fear of him hitting the brakes. So pay attention to what you're doing, dude. I got places to go. But anyways, as you continue on US 79 south away from I-20 toward the town of Bethany at the Texas-Louisiana line, on the right, maybe a mile and a half or so from the Texas line, is a little small truck stop called the Relay Station. And what it is an Exxon gas station. Really cute. The whole front of the building is like all the stores in town, or little stores, the sheriff's office, and whatever else in all western towns. And something right out of Western, that is. But inside there, they got boudin logs, boudin balls, crawfish, just plain old meat pies, of course, catfish, and all kinds of different Cajun food, jambalaya. And I'll go in. Of course, I get those honey-covered biscuits. They're just freaking awesome. And I'll go in there. I'm gonna wash my way. I don't mind if which the other day I went to the doctor. I'm the same old 245 pounds I've been at all year. But I'd like to get back down around 210, which is still 25 pounds too much for my lifestyle. I'm gonna be around 185 pounds. And that's kind of I'm only 40 pounds away from being underweight. So I need to lose 60 pounds basically. But when I get down here in or not quite far south, but I get to Shreveport, I stop at that relay station and I load up, man. The boudin balls are real big. I'll get me 2 or 3 of those. I'll get me 3 or 4 crawfish pies. Get me a little some sweet tea, and usually either some gumbo or some jambalaya. I'm not sure which. It just all depends on. Let's see how slow he's going there. That's why I stayed in this lane. That guy over there, he's far enough off the road anyway. And now a minute ago, this guy's keeping up the same speed as me. Then he's going to speed up and take off. Now he just starts slow. He's busy texting, I guess. I don't know. Hey, tell me what you're doing, man. He'll be blowing my doors off here in a minute because he ain't gonna like all that water off these tires. Right now it's not raining, it's all kind of drizzle, which means it's gonna make a big muddy mess on his windshield. He ain't gonna like that very much. First time he turns his wipers on, he'll be cussing me. Oh well. Stay home when it rains, man. I don't tell you. Some people, they amaze me. They'll drive by and tell me I'm, give me the hand gesture. It tells me I'm number one. Flip me off. Yeah, then I start talking about Cajun food. Because these trucks are slow. A fully loaded semi-truck is 80,000 pounds compared to a 2,000-pound pickup truck or 1,500-pound pickup truck or maybe a 1,000 or 1,200-pound car. We're kind of heavy. So yeah, we're going to be slow. But the reason I bring this up is so many, it happens a lot. Especially when like you're not going to speed up quick enough for them. They can't change the lane because there's a whole long line of cars in the left lane and they got to wait behind you till all that traffic clear. Oh yeah, I guarantee you I'll be flipped off every time. So, but the reason all these trucks are on the road to begin with is to serve the same people that are flipping us off. The only reason why we're here is because people keep ordering crap. Whether they're buying it direct at Walmart or ordering it online at Amazon, somehow, some way, it gets to wherever they're going to purchase it from via a truck. All steel. People, well, I don't buy steel. Sure you do. You bought a car. That car's made out of steel. A lot of people nowadays are having metal roofs put on their house. That's made out of steel. And it's lumber and vinyl siding. I'm glad all over that. Even equipment. I don't have no use for equipment. No, but the home you live in was built by people using equipment. The roads you drive on, the buildings where you go do your business or where you go to work, all dependent upon equipment for those buildings to be erected. And because of people stuff is the reason there's all trucks on the road. I feel that I've been doing this a long time, down to two of y'all now. I've been doing this for 35, 36 years. Been a while. And I've taken breaks from trucking. About 5 years now, I was on the river barge line, towboat. About 4 years of that. Although part of my time driving tow trucks in the wrecker industry was intermingled along with doing. In fact, that's what got me on the road full time. They needed me to get off the road. I like it here. I want to keep doing this. They want nobody there to slap me in the head and say, "Are you crazy?" So I just went ahead and did it. Kind of get stuck in it after a while. But yeah, life of a trucker, it ain't really. The mom and I talk. A trucker wife, that ain't for everybody neither. I can think of any relationship I've ever had in my past that last because of trucking. And I blame trucking for that. But it's not trucking, it's that they just wasn't made stuff to be a trucker girlfriend or somehow her friend. She's wife Terry big time. I passed him, he's kind of creeping along, there he comes. You got it's gonna be really unbelievable. And any of y'all who see this later who know me, But at this exact moment in time, I've run out of things to say. Mr. Motormouth actually run out of words to fuel the ratchet dog. Getting tired. It's been a long day. Come to bed about 1 o'clock, I guess it was. And got up at 5. Slept in the car while the mama drove 4 hours to Memphis. And then, I know, right? Not possible. Then she just dropped me off and turned around, went right back to the house. I had to go get this load and have no. Usually, when we go to Memphis, I'll stop and take her to lunch or breakfast or something. Didn't have time today. So. But anyhow, ever since she dropped me off at work, I've been going non-stop ever since. I've had I stopped a little while ago in Mississippi. I took a 2-hour nap, hour and a half, whatever it was. I'm starting to get sleepy. But it's 1:30, so I've got 4.5 hours to go to my destination. And then I'll get me some lunch, because by the time they get me empty, I've got to shag ass to Deer Park, which Deer Park is kind of straight south of Baytown. A little bit east of Houston, and what's that Mickey Gilley's place was at? Pasadena, Texas, somewhere around there is Deer Park. And I have to be there no later than 11 a.m. to grab a load going to El Dorado, Arkansas. And from El Dorado, I don't know if they'll try to find me another load, or El Dorado ain't very far from Memphis, bring me back to the yard. We'll figure it out, though. Alright. Speed limit 60. Slow my fat ass down. Alright. Here in just a minute, let me see what mile marker I'm at, what exit number I'm at. Y'all stick around for this. Got about 20-30 minutes. I'm at exit 19, which means it's 19 miles to the I-10, I-12 junction. And then from there, it's maybe another 5 miles to the Mississippi River Bridge. And any of y'all who ain't never been across this area of Louisiana, it's a big, tall bridge, because it's a fixed bridge for ships to be able to clear underneath. So it's real tall. It's very well lit up, even though it's dark out. It's lit up better than all these ramps I've been passing. If y'all, like I said, I'm going to just let this roll until I get where I'm going. If y'all want to stick around, alright. I just want to know what that sounds like. I had no reason to yank on it yet today. A good loud horn. I like a truck with a good loud horn. Alright. How about a little Charlie Daniels? This one here ain't really so much singing as much as kind of melodic poetry. Baton Rouge, 11 miles. I was taking a trip out to LA, tooling along in my Chevrolet, toking on a number and digging on the radio. Well, just as I crossed the Mississippi line, I heard that highway starting to whine, and I knew that left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat and I got it tight because there wasn't a filling station in sight, so I just limped on down the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could. When I stopped the car, it was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck looking joint called the Dewdrop Inn. I stuck my hair up under my hat and told the bartender that I had a flat. Would he be kind enough to give me change for one? There's one thing I was sure proud to see. He wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted, pointed toward the telephone. I called up the station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today. He could have someone there about 10 minutes or so. He said, now you just stay right where you're at, and I didn't bother to tell the darn fool. I sure as hell didn't have any place else to go. I just ordered up a beer, sat down at the bar when some guy walked in and said, who owns this car with the peace sign, the mag wheels and 4 on the floor? He looked at me, I damn near died, and I decided I'd just wait outside, so I left $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Just I got there at my skin, big dudes come strolling in with this one chick and some fucking green cheese. I was almost to the door where the big ones, and you heard this lady, son, when I did all that hair fell out from underneath. Now the thing I wanted was to get in a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night, especially when there's 3 of them and only 1 of me. They all started laughing. I felt kind of sick. I started thinking of something big. So I reached out and kicked old green. Well, he let out a yell that curled your hair, but before he could move, I grabbed me a chair and said, watch him, folks. He's a dangerous man. Well, you may not know it, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI, and he's been sent down here to infiltrate you. He was still on his knee, but everybody else looking and listening to me, and I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. Would you believe this man has gone as far as tearing wall stickers off of the bumpers of cars, and he voted for George McGovern for president? He's a friend of them long hippie type pink bags. I bet you he's even got a commie flag tapped up on the wall inside of his garage. He's a snake in the grass. I tell you guys, he may look dumb, but that's in disguise. He's a mastermind. He's an espionage. They all started looking suspicious at him, and he looked up and I said, wait a minute, Jim, you know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John the Virgin. I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't even got a garage. You can call home and ask mine. Well, he started saying something about the way I was dressed. I didn't stick around the hair rest. I was too busy moving up, and I didn't run out of luck. And when I hit the ground, I was making tracks, and there was just on the tracks, so I landed a 20 and jumped in and fired that mother up. The Mary Dre would have sure been proud of the way I was moving when I passed that crowd coming out the door to head to the trot. I guess I was going ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of just chasing them all just once around the parking lot. Well, they was heading for their cars, but I hit the gas around and headed them off at the pass. I was slinging gravel and dust in the air. They was all running with their... I forgot the words. Oh, man, I was on a roll, too. Something about their heads was on fire and their asses was itching. But I figured I better go and split the cops got there. When I hit the road, I was really wheeling, had gravel flying and rubber squealing. I didn't slow down till I was almost to Arkansas. I think I'm gonna wrap my trip. I wonder if anybody'd think I flipped if I went to L.A. All right. I'm assuming it's short. Whenever you decide you head up, go bed. I guess I'll say good night. And see you, of course. Hopefully this weekend. Hope my audio is bad. I imagine by now you're about ready to go to bed. It's past your bedtime. appreciate you visiting with me, though. I like it like this because I don't have to hold the phone up against my ear. Because putting you on speaker, I still have a hard time hearing you because it's to the other one. But there's a difference between LEDs and not LEDs. Or different old LEDs and new LEDs, I guess. You see that guy tail out to the left a lot brighter than the one on the right. But anyhow, I'll just tell you I love you. Good night. And you had enough. Go on bed. And I'll hope to see you again. Well, you know what's good? And after Charlie Day song, another Charlie Day song. Yes. A few of them. I don't know Devil on the don't ask. That's one of my favorites. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning and get drunk. Kinda like no Baytown, like to lay around in me. And I ain't got no money, but I damn sure made. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing. If I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on TV down the rock and roll wants me to send a donation cause he's worried about my soul. He stepped on the water, and I know that is sometimes I think that preacher man ought to do a little walking too, and I ain't asking nobody nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, poor girl wants, a drunkard wants another drink, and a politician wants a vote. Well, I don't want much of nothing at all, and I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Eight and a half miles to the I-12, I-10 junction. We are currently westbound on I-12. Here in about 5-6 minutes, we will be west on I-10. I-10 will take me all the way to Baytown. I won't have to. And Lake Charles bypass. Hazmat loads have to bypass, but that's not me. I can go straight through. The lights you see in front of you are Baton Rouge. We're actually in Baton Rouge right now. And they rider. Back right there, Baton Rouge, quarter limit. background, so I won't cover it. And I can still see. And one moment the camera footage is the same speed going across the ground as I am with the truck. Next moment it's kind of spitting and sputtering, and I haven't slowed down any, so I guess I'm buffering. I'm not sure why that is. Baton Rouge is a big city. They should have an OS there. But it could be too my phone every now and then. I've had that for quite a while. We got the same problem with our laptop I have with this phone. It gets hot. The battery gets hot and it's crap. I'm with you here. Who's here? For a little bit there, it showed 0. So I'm not sure if that means it's somebody new, somebody different. One of y'all that was still here from a moment ago. I-10, I-12 junction. Alright. So let's see, we've done some country, we've done some 80s. How about some 70s? We've done those 70s. Currently at hand in this one chair. Oh, you can listen to the engine moaning this song. To the night before. But it just left me wondering where I always do. You're riding 16 hours and much to do. You don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Hey, here I am on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off dozen bucks. Most times, other times, it's all the same. Here I am on the road again. Play star again. There I go. Turn the page up. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. And every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. I go, okay. Now here I am on the road again. There I am up on that stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go. There I go. All right, y'all, we are officially on I-10 westbound. Still inching closer and closer, minute by minute, to Baytown, Texas. We are currently in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Behind me, a little way, 60, 70 miles, I think, something like that. Nolans. Folks that aren't from these parts might say New Orleans. The locals say Nolans. N apostrophe A-W-L-I-N-S. Nolans. I liked working down here years ago. I used to work barge line for Canal Barge Company, which is one of the big companies like Ingram and ACBL and some of the others. And their office was in Belle Chase, Louisiana, which is basically Nolans. They call New Orleans the Big Easy. They're not kidding. There's never been anywhere else in this country where everybody's just so laid back and chilled. Like, well, in the inner city, that's the same as any big city in this country. Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles, New York, you name it. Miami. The majority of folks in New Orleans are just laid back. Taking life as it comes, just taking it easy. Don't get stressed out about a whole lot of nothing. Y'all can't see it yet for all the other lights in the screen, but directly in front of us are two kind of mountain peak looking lights. That is the Baton Rouge Bridge, Mississippi River Bridge in Baton Rouge. Yeah, you walk into a bar, never been in a bar before in your life in this area. And complete strangers will come up and start talking to you like y'all been best friends forever. I love it down here. Trailer trucking. Woohoo!
Follow
man, that dude damn near clobbered the wall. All over the road. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. That pickup truck just passed me. Damn near clobbered the wall, and then all he can do is keep control of his truck. Glad he'd been in front of me and not beside me. That could have got ugly. He never got out of his lane, but I think if he had tagged that wall, he probably would have bounced off of it. They don't have the walls like they do, those what they call Jersey walls. They got kind of a nice gentle curve to them, slightly angled at the bottom. Those are shaped that way to actually force the car to stay hugged up against it. Crossing the Mississippi River, y'all. Hi, Shelby. Dog is looking at me like, come on, dude. Roll the window down. You know I like looking. And this is the funny thing. She is scared of heights. But yet when we cross the bridge, to look over the railing, look down below, doesn't bother her one bit. Figure that out. Tallest point of the bridge right here, parish line. They don't have counties in Louisiana, they got parishes. Same difference though. Alright, we're now in Plaquemine, Louisiana. Technically, this part is still considered Baton Rouge there, because of the port. Port here on this side of the river is a lot like the port of New York, where they got all those wharfs, bring a ship in and unload it, and forklifts all running back and forth to and do. It's governed down. You know, all diesel engines are governed. You'll hear some people say, "Oh man, my truck's not governed. It's wide open." No, it's not. They're governed to keep the pistons at a certain speed. They will actually be thrown so hard that they'll be trying to reach above top dead center, which of course would cause them to make contact at whatever RPM they're moving up and down inside the cylinder, cause them to make contact with the cylinder head, which would cause some major problems. So trucks are governed to keep them from getting that kind of momentum, to cause that basically going to end up causing you to need a new engine. It might be governed at 130 miles an hour, but it's governed in something. No diesel engine, in a big truck anyway, is running without a governor of some sort. This truck is governed at 70. That's all she'll do, 70 miles an hour. First truck, that white truck, those y'all who've been following me a little while know different vehicles that I've driven here. The first truck I was in was governed at 103. And a guy that works here, he's from New Zealand, he told me that. And I was like, no way. I'm telling you, he said, it'll do it too. And I was like, I don't believe it. And because these newer trucks are made so cheap, so many plastic parts on them and stuff. And he said, I'm telling you, it'll do it. So I went out one day and I'm up in Alabama. And I had to find out. Yes, it will. Lafayette's got it's not really a big city, but it's not no little city either. So it's pretty well lit up. But between here and there, there's gonna be a lot of what we see right now is complete darkness. Trucking. Woohoo! Beatles. I like Old Darling, but I don't have all the words memorized anymore. I used to. Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you I'll never do you no harm. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I tell you I'll never do you no wrong. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know, I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know, I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never make it alone. Please believe me when I tell you I'll never do you no harm. Can't see the lines here either, but they got those little reflectors here, so you can see those. Well, they had reflectors there. No more reflectors. One occasionally here or there. regularly scheduled programming. Stop on a ramp and then moved it to 6:01 a.m. Then little by little popped right back to 5:49. I'm back down now to 5:44, so I'm actually gaining time as I go. But I'm not sure how that works. I got off the road there, but y'all couldn't tell to look at it. Looking down where my drink is. Getting thirsty. The speed limit in Texas is 75. The truck I'm in is governed at 70. Which means I can't maintain the speed limit. So I'm wondering if that's going to have an effect on my GPS. License plate on that Cadillac SUV that just passed us said coroner. was 70 mile an hour. So he had to be doing every bit of 85 or more. Next 18 miles, if I remember correctly, not only do I have to stay in the right lane, but it's a reduced speed limit bridge. Well, it's 60 anyway. It used to be 55. But to me, 60. Well, it is. It's still 55 for trucks. The idea is if there's someone out here doing 35 mile an hour, then all the trucks just line up single file behind that guy for the next 18 miles so you get off this bridge. It ain't happening. That fella back there, that big rig I was past, he wasn't doing 35, he was doing faster than that, but I'm just using that as an example. Like years ago in Alabama, before Interstate 22 connected Memphis down to Birmingham, you'd take 78, and every now and then get to Adamsville, Alabama. From Adamsville to Birmingham, it's a 4-lane highway. And you're allowed to pass in between the little towns that you'll come upon. But when you're in those towns, all trucks right lane. Well, if you get in the left lane to pass a slow truck or a slow RV or something of that sort, and then the light turns red, and now you gotta wait the light out and you're in the left lane. If there's a cop sitting there across the way, he'll be waiting on you. When that light changes green, he's gonna bring you to the side. Because at that time, that was the only way to get from Memphis to Birmingham. got back on the road. Exit 25 mile an hour. Well, I'd sure like to know that. A little more than just 50 feet into the curve. Right where that exit lane had started, where you might want to be telling me what the speed limit is for this curve.
Sharp left, Interstate 10 westbound, towards Lafayette. Then, take the freeway.
There may not be any place to park in here. It looks like it's pretty crowded, but now that I can park on the ramp, I don't need but just a minute. Trucks on my left are parked in legitimate parking places. Trucks on my right are making up their own parking places because all the parking in the actual assigned parking spaces is full. The only problem is in the middle of the night, some of these folks in those assigned parking spaces, or I'm going to say assigned, but what are you going to call it?
After 700
Designated.
feet, turn right, Highway 105, Highway 3177, Atchafalaya
They'll
River
leave
Highway.
out.
Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
And then those are empty spaces that nobody can get into because they've got all those spaces blocked off. But it is what it is. Goes back to what I was saying earlier. I agree with people when they start
Turn
their
right, Highway 105, Highway 3177, Atchafalaya River Highway. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
They start their complaining about there's just too many trucks on the road. Well, I agree. Stop buying stuff. Learn to be content with what you got. Next thing you know, sales will drop, and therefore orders will drop, freight will drop. Alright, I'm gonna make a whole right chair because I ain't staying long enough. I said to make a notch. Wide enough that another truck can get beside me on my left there. So.
Turn left, Highway 105, Highway 3177, Atchafalaya River Highway. Then, take the second left.
Yep, people would stop buying stuff, sales will drop. Since sales will become reduced, places like Walmart and wherever else will stop ordering from their warehouses and distribution centers. 3.5 hours to go, so I technically should be doing this once more, but I won't. At the moment, there's nothing for y'all to see out there. I'll turn it back in here. Little Britches, I think, wants OUT. Alright. One thing at a time. Those of you who know anything at all about trucking will know that at this point in time, trucks that are 2000 and built 2000 or newer are required to have electronic logs. Does this look like an electronic logbook? Some of these trucks at this company, the e-logs quit working. The first one I got in when I first got here, it did work, and then all of a sudden it quit working. I think someone went and done something in the main computer and made it not work. Did I say that out loud? It's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Next truck, it just didn't work at all. It was in the truck, it just didn't work at all. This truck didn't have e-logs in it. It's 2003, but it needs to get it in it. They're supposedly getting, but see, here's that. But they don't understand. If the truck isn't equipped with e-logs, then you're supposed to wait till you have all that working, then put it on the road. Their mind is, oh, we got freight though, it needs to be moved. Well, I get it, but if you can't do it legally, it'd be like having a vehicle with no headlights or taillights or anything, but the load's got to get there, so just get out there and be careful, and hopefully you won't run over nothing. Hopefully nothing runs over you. No, you just call your customer and say, hey man, if you can't do it, sorry, bye. As long as I keep my ducks in a row, keep myself current. At least no fallout will come back to me. It's not my responsibility to provide the e-log device. It's not my responsibility to make sure all that stuff is legit. My only responsibility is to inform my employer when that's not working properly, and I've done so. Thing they don't understand is, a lot of times people for years have always thought of a logbook ticket as being no big deal, but it is a big deal. It's a very big deal. used to be, but it is now.
After 300 feet, turn left, Interstate 10 westbound, towards Lafayette. Then, take the freeway. Turn left, then, take the freeway.
Baytown about the same time everybody else is leaving Baytown to go to work elsewhere. Baytown, Texas. All right. Baytown, I'll go ahead and pull my straps, get all that put up. Jump up in there, get me a little nap until they come in and unload me. My appointment time's at 8 o'clock. They're usually pretty good about that. Getting right on you. There have been occasions where I've had to wait around a little while, but usually they're pretty good at that. The guy that was behind me just got off. With this Jersey wall beside me, I ain't gonna mess around trying to grab something to eat. Yeah, I'll have to wait. Years ago, I've owned 5. Not at the same time. I'd buy one, trade it, get a different one, sell that one, buy another. This one I had was the top of the line International Eagle 9900 IX. IX is top of the line. You set the wheel and let go, and it'd stay there. That reason, I mean, you crank it real hard and let go while you're rolling, it's going to want to come back to being straight. There's a slight curve, you can adjust the wheel and let go and it'll track itself around the curve. I had a co-driver with me one time, I'm training a guy, and I was dying first. But like most of these loads, they're hot. Gotta get it there, gotta get it there. So I just got myself unbuckled. I got the wheel set where I wanted, unseat belted myself. Went back in the sleeper, never said nothing to him. Went back in the sleeper, got down on my knees to get something out of the fridge. Jumped back up. Of course, by the time I turned around, I got back up here, he was reaching over from the passenger seat, grabbing hold of the wheel, and I said, man, that truck wasn't going to go anywhere. And the cruise control set. He was freaking out. That's one of those things where you, right before you do that, you look at your audience and you say, don't try this at home. truck choose right lane. Then we'll get that salmon without weaving a bobbin. All right. Way station's on the wrong side of the concrete wall. Oh no, they got a ramp over there for it. No matter, it's closed. big wheels rolling, moving on. exit 82. That tells me I'm 82 miles to the Texas line. I'm getting a little drowsy.
After 700 feet, go straight ahead, Interstate 10 westbound. Then, take the freeway. Go straight ahead, then, take the freeway.
There is no load, no matter how hot, worth risking either nodding off at the wheel but trying to push yourself, or God forbid, somehow, some way getting in a wreck or something. I stopped. Kind of. It takes a little bit to get 80,000 pounds rolling from a stop. There was a car coming down the road. Oh, I hate these. Sinkhole. That one wasn't so bad. This next one's gonna be a little worse. But anyhow, it takes a little bit to get these things rolling from a stop. So sometimes you may do a Hollywood. Holy crap! Like I said, sinkhole. If this would have been that white truck I've been in, we'd have been calling a record right there. We'd have been stuck. CalArc. I used to drive for CalArc years ago. Should have stayed there. I actually liked it. Alright, so we have some. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Whoever it is, you haven't checked in. I can't read the messages while I'm driving, but I can when I sit still. Well, there we go. Now y'all see moi. I'm going to try to squeeze in a 30-minute nap right here. Get back underway shortly. Oh, but I'm going to need the alarm. That means turning this off. The alarm I have is on my phone. And so whoever that is that's here, one or more of you, because it shows one. Usually one, or there's one more than whatever it says. I'm on my way to Baytown, Texas. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at, other than exit 82 on I-10 in Louisiana, somewhere west of Lafayette, as they say right here. And I need to be in there by 8 o'clock. If I didn't stop for any break and just keep on trucking, I would get there by 6 a.m., 2 hours to spare, although rush hour traffic. Beaumont, Baytown. Baytown's basically Houston. That's why only a 30-minute nap rather than an hour or two. But anyhow, I will be back on here again in 30-40 minutes, and we will truck on. So I'm going to start doing this pretty regular. because at the moment I just don't have, nor can I afford a dash cam. So, well, hello, Sherry baby. How are you? As you can tell, I haven't been on Twitter in a while, so yeah, it was buffering, I guess, which would kind of baffled me because I was at Baton Rouge. I guess it's because of the weather. So, anyhow, yeah, I will be back. I haven't chatted with you in a while. I can't even tell you when I've been on Twitter last. In fact, Twitter, Instagram, all them, I ain't been on any of them in a while. So, anyway. Oh, been there, done that. So, but I'm going to nod off for a little bit. I need to log off of here so I can set my phone up for the alarm. Otherwise, I will oversleep, and that would be bad. There will be much nagging from those in charge, and we just don't need that. Anyhow, if you happen to be out here in a little while, check back. I won't be able to converse much because I'm driving, but if I see the little person icon, if I see a number next to it, I'll carry on a little conversation, and I'll see something more than just watching the truck drive down in the dark. And but otherwise, when it just says 0, I just drive. All right, well, we will chat with you another time. I'm glad to see that you're, I mean, I hate that you're sick right now, but I'm just glad to see you're up and about. Anyhow, we will chat with you later. Have a good day, morning, what have you. Liquids. Keep the liquids in. Hot tea, hot soup. Chat with you later.